When you're feeling overly mad or ashamed or embarrassed or annoyed at someone, I want you to pause. Ask yourself, what is this negative reaction trying to shield me from? What's familiar about it? People don't feel or act certain ways for no reason. The positive behaviours, they're pretty easy to notice. Someone is getting up early to go to the gym because it gives them a sense of control in their day, or someone is working hard at their job because it gives them a sense of security and pride. But even our negative behaviours, like the ones we beat ourselves up for, they're serving some sort of purpose as well. Some people might avoid social situations or shut people out, not because they dislike people, but because it helps them feel safe from judgment or rejection. So be genuinely curious and ask yourself, what are you getting from the behaviours that are holding you back? Now, I've not really touched on relationships yet, but that's a massive part of achieving what you want in life. Depending on how you grew up and your past experiences, you'll either have a positive or negative relationship to relationships. So, what should you look for in a relationship? Now, I'm not saying that these are all musts for everyone, but having one or two of these people can be very valuable. Look for someone who really likes you, look for someone who's kind, and look for someone who you enjoy being yourself around. Now, once your relationship is going and you're helping each other achieve your goals, there's a few things you want to keep in mind. And a lot of these insights are from John and Julie Gottman. So if you want to go deeper into this stuff, definitely check them out. Anyway, here's a few things to keep in mind when it comes to relationships. First, understand that successful couples don't fight less than other couples. They fight better. Disagreements and arguments, like they're going to happen, guaranteed. So it's all about how you handle them in the moment. So try to avoid sitting on your words. If something is annoying you, talk about it. Get it out there and tell them how it's making you feel and try to find a solution as soon as possible. If you can build a relationship where you're great at explaining how you're feeling and your emotions and you're open with each other, like arguments will still happen, but they'll be pretty short lived. Another huge thing is when your partner or even a friend or family member comes to you with a problem, lead with empathy instead of problem solving. Spend a few minutes validating what they're saying. Ask them how it's making them feel and let them know that if you were in their shoes, you'd probably feel the exact same way. Make them feel like you're on the same team before considering problem solving. Improving your relationships with others and being more kind in general has this nice feedback loop where it kind of teaches you to be kind to yourself. So not only are you making someone else feel good, but over time you'll start treating yourself that way too. Alright, so to recap, if you're struggling or feeling stuck in some area of life, here is your roadmap to making change. Figure out your authentic goals, even if they seem awkward or out of the norm. Focus on what you can control. Identify the small daily actions like a short workout or a few minutes of journaling that push you forward. Celebrate every small win. Those tiny wins build up over time and they're proof that you're breaking old patterns. Dig into those outdated beliefs, question them, and build proof that they're false. Push through homeostasis. Your brain loves the familiar, so expect some resistance, but recognize that the discomfort is a sign that you're growing. Examine your motivations. When you're feeling overly mad or ashamed or embarrassed, pause and ask, what is this reaction protecting me from? All positive and negative behaviours serve some sort of purpose. Keep working on your relationship skills and connect with people who support you, support your goals, and help keep you on track. Now, even if you master all of this stuff, you'll still experience struggles and do loads of stupid shit, right? But none of that will matter. What matters is you can look back on your life and be generally happy with how you lived it. You can say to yourself, whenever I got the chance to do something cool or make it a positive change, I went for it. Even when I felt like I'd been dealt a bad hand, when the stuff I was struggling with wasn't entirely my fault, I still took responsibility and made the changes I wanted to make. At the end of the day, don't be too hard on yourself. If you can keep a few meaningful things going, whether it's pursuing a hobby or improving your relationships or just enjoying the small moments, that's enough. Trust that you're on the right path and just keep taking those small steps.